contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yo, everybody. Monday morning, Monday afternoon, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Monday morning quarterback. The day after the Super Bowl. Me and Shannon coming to you live from New York. 1:15 on the East Coast. Where are you in this world? Did you enjoy the game last night? We're going to be talking about that and a whole lot more. The halftime show, all that shit that people are talking about today. Me and Shannon. Shannon, say hi.
Hi.
There you go. Shout out to everybody out there on this Monday morning. What's going on? So. Here we are.
It's really Monday afternoon, babe. It's
It's Monday afternoon. It's Monday morning in certain places.
I guess you're right. That's right.
Monday morning on the West Coast. Shout out to the West Coast Monday morning. So yesterday was the Super Bowl, and I did pick the 49ers to win. I was saying my brain was telling me 49ers, and my heart was telling me the Chiefs because I did want to see the Chiefs win. And so, but I went with the 49ers. So, but I did predict that the Chiefs would be down and they would come from behind, but I thought that they would ultimately lose by like a field goal or something like that. But turns out they did what they've done all playoffs long, come from behind, man. Fucking 3 times in a row to win the Super Bowl. Crazy shit.
You really like the come from behind victory, huh?
Yep. Nothing like coming from behind.
No pun intended.
Shannon's got a secret admirer out there, a big secret admirer name out there that sent tweets to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucked up.
But I can't find them.
Oh, I'm going to look for them throughout the show. Hopefully I'll find them.
Do you hear that feedback on the friggin' headphones?
A little bit, yeah.
Man.
The fuck is that?
I don't know. Something's not right, but... Is that better?
Yeah, it was better.
Alright, I just won't move.
Every once in a while I hear like something's being ripped
I
to
hear it in my
shreds.
ear. It's so weird. Oh well.
Well,
okay.
Anyway, so what everybody's talking about today is obviously everybody's talking about the game in general, but a lot of people are talking about the halftime show.
Okay.
And a lot of people are shitting on it.
Why?
A lot of people didn't like it.
Like, what did they not like about it?
They just said it was lame. A lot of the guys, you know what I noticed? All right, they like seeing J-Lo's fat ass and all that shit, and
which is funny because I commented her ass didn't even look.
It didn't look that fat last night.
It looked flat last night.
It did, man. Whatever she was wearing made her ass look like a fucking flat board, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, that was weird.
It was. But a lot of people are saying that it just was, besides them looking hot as fuck and all that shit, it just was not anything that special.
But I thought it was. But what can you fit? You get given a complete time slot, and you have 2 stars in one little small time slot. What do you expect them to do?
Yeah, I don't think it was like up guys' alleys. I think that was more geared towards the women.
Well, but I don't think so. I think actually I thought I saw women complaining about it, that
Really?
It was too sexual. Yes.
Really? Well, J-Lo was dressed in like fucking
But she was covered.
She was, but her pussy was like fucking hanging out, Shannon. Come on.
What do you know? It was not.
It was like fucking right up against the JJ.
Oh, Kenny.
I mean, that's what everybody was thinking. Come on.
I didn't think that. I guess that's
I
what
bet
you
you
were
every
thinking.
fucking guy, as soon as they saw that part,
So
thought
what's
to
wrong with that?
themselves,
So women are gonna complain about that?
J-Lo's
Like,
JJ. Oh, fuck.
okay, so I don't understand your point.
No, my point is, it was
Like
that was
women
the
who are
only thing.
self-conscious, I guess.
No,
and
my
not
point. Well, my
proud of
point
themselves
is,
complaining?
what?
I don't know. It's stupid.
Say that again.
What does that mean? Like women who are like self-conscious or not proud of themselves or feel inferior to her? Are they the ones complaining?
I don't know.
Because that's crazy. Like,
have
look
no
at the fucking woman.
clue.
She's fucking 50 years old. Look
I
at
know
the body
she looks
she has.
great. She looks fucking
She
unbelievable.
had
She
fucking
should.
twins.
She
in that
should
fucking time.
celebrate herself.
Different.
She should be out there dancing and doing that shit because she could still do it and she still
Yeah,
looks beautiful.
Hello, if you have it, fucking do it.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Wait, I have to send you this. This is what I'm going to send you. Because really, there's a meme going around, right?
Yeah.
And
Of what's her name like going.
No,
that was
no,
fucking
not
just
that one.
weird
Of
shit, man.
Blanche, listen, you know, Golden Girls, Blanche Devereaux, whatever
Oh
her
yeah,
name
Blanche. Yeah.
is. So
Blanche.
it was her at 50 in 1983, say,
Yeah.
and 50 in 2020. And look, you have to see the fucking side by side, Kenny. It's crazy.
Why?
Because she looks like an old lady at 50.
And this yeah, okay, me and you had this conversation the other night. Like we are in our 40s, right? Early 40s, and you said to me like, well, we seem old to our kids.
Should I
And I'm like,
email
we're
it
not
to you?
old. I said we're not old, and you're like, well, we seem old to our kids. And I'm like, no, we don't. We're cool young parents. And you're like, no, we're not.
Not to them.
Well, why not? Why can't we be to them?
I don't, because
We're
their
fucking
parents.
cool
Like,
parents, man. We are cool fucking parents, Shannon. What are you talking about?
I guess we are. I don't
Yes,
know.
we are.
They don't think so.
You're goddamn straight we are.
But we think that, not
You're
our
goddamn
kids.
straight we are.
All right, should I email it to you, the picture?
Yes, email it to me.
All right, I'm going to
Bubby.
email it to you.
Email it to me, bubbies.
Good, figure it out, bubbies.
Bobbies.
Bubbies.
Shake your bobbies.
Shake.
We had an emergency, state of the emergency Saturday night. I
Oh.
couldn't come on, folks. I'm sorry. Saturday
a
night
bad
was
emergency.
a state of an emergency. We had a
Family first.
nuclear
emergency.
meltdown night.
Ah, if you only knew. It was fucking bad.
Scary shit.
Yeah, I'm not even talking about
Yeah,
that.
I'm not bringing that up.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Not right now.
No.
Excuse me.
Because
All
you
right,
know.
what should I send it to? Foul mouth?
Yeah. Because you know, there's certain things you can't talk about online. You can't mention. They use it against you every chance they get when they fucking see you doing your show. They use it against you, try to fuck with you, yo. Yeah, they got the trolls up in the fucking chat.
Oh.
SC Steve, yo, where the fuck you at? Yo,
Oh,
troll.
he's coming. You just sent
Yeah,
out a
Troll
fucking,
of the Year
a
award.
fucking-
Troll of the Year award. It's
Yeah,
gonna
what
go.
are you doing your awards? What happened with that?
We picked a date. We picking a date, and we're
When
gonna
is
have a special. We're gonna have a special guest announcer.
Stop these people
What's
from
the date?
hating.
Oh shit, Blake!
We just
Keep on shaking. Keep shaking, baby.
keep shaking. Gonna shake my shake weight. Shake weight. I sure take a shake weight. Kobe dead. Fuck. It's not that we don't care. We know that shaking is there. Shake weight on these shaking. Yeah. We shaking on the world to change. Taking on my. Taking on the world to fucking change.
Damn.
Don't ever say how bad your Jets are after this shit. Chargers fire Marty Schottenheimer after a 14-2 season. They just resigned Anthony Lynn after going 5-11. Tom Brady will never play for that type of ownership who are renters in a new stadium. Fuck him.
Well, they're saying Tom Brady on the move, and there's only a couple of spots that he could potentially go to, and he could potentially go back to the Patriots, obviously.
Wait, what do you mean he's on the move?
Yeah, man, he could potentially be on the move, Shannon. They want the front office of the Patriots said to Tom, "You got to let us know what you want to do by a certain time," because he's not clear whether he wants to re-sign or not. Like it's up in the air right now.
I mean, really, right now he could do whatever the fuck he wants,
Yeah.
resign or not.
I
Like,
just think that he's just taking his
But if
time,
he
and
doesn't-
he will re-sign with them.
yeah. Why would you not end your career there? Like,
I love it.
just- Stupid.
Then we also got a couple of people, I gotta say, were talking shit about me not knowing my sports, talking about Kobe Bryant. Are you fucking kidding me? I've been following sports since the fucking mid-'80s, okay?
You don't know your sport.
Basketball, football, hockey, baseball, all of it. All of it.
Kenny's very well-rounded.
I never question anybody's knowledge on anything else. I don't question people's knowledge towards shit. They want to talk about it, that's their business. I don't question their knowledge. Why the fuck do people have to question what I'm talking about? I knew about Kobe. I followed his career. Okay, I don't need to live in fucking LA to not know about Kobe Bryant.
Who's questioning you?
No, there's a little things that were thrown out there, little zingers that I heard that people sent me and told me about. And it's like, why you gotta fucking hate on me? I don't hate on you. I don't go on there and say you sound like shit when you come on here, because you do. I don't fucking demean you. I don't call you out that you're a fucking money guy, that you fucking moneyed your way on the shows. I don't fucking call people out for that shit. So leave me the fuck alone. Let me do what I do.
Who are you talking about?
Just in general.
Well, you sound like you're talking about someone.
Oh, it's just in general.
Just fucking say the name. Fuck it.
It's not one name. It was about like 2 or 3 people that was saying something about me not knowing about Kobe. You shouldn't talk about Kobe if you don't know about him. Everybody and their mother spoke about Kobe. There's guys that jump on and do news every single day.
12-year-old was talking about.
Listen to me. There's people who jump on here. There's people who jump on here and do news every fucking day, and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So why question me? And fuck the 49ers.
Do you mean Breaking 911?
I don't know what you mean. Wait, hold on. Mr. Cal Alabama's chiming in, Shannon. Hold on.
Mr. Cal Alabama, chiming the fuck on in on the Foul Mouth Network. It takes 2.
Fuck the 49ers. Cost me in winnings over $140.
Oh.
I hope the coronavirus goes around their town.
Oh my God.
Shuts it down.
I hope the coronavirus. Wuhan. The name of the town is Wuhan, and we came out with a Wuhan song, Corona Wuhan song. You can check it out on the channel.
Well, I sent you the picture.
And shout out to Mr. Cal Alabama. I heard that the fucking 49ers contracted corona after the game last night, which is fucked up because, you know, they played a good game and it's a shame. All right, so
you know what's fucked up is that we went out to a Chinese restaurant on Saturday night. Kenny's parents wanted us all to go out, right?
Yeah.
So I said to my 15-year-old, I'm like, "What are you gonna get tonight? What are you gonna order?" And she's like, "Mom, we're getting the coronavirus." And I was like, "Oh,
that is so fucked up, man.
It's so fucked up."
You want a nice fresh coronavirus or what? What do you want? Honey, what would you like on the menu? Mommy, I'll take the coronavirus.
And then your sister ordered a Corona, and I thought.
I know, when she ordered a Corona, I thought she was kidding around. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?"
No, she was for real. And
She
girl
was
dying. Oh, so funny.
All right, so listen. Oh shit! All right, hold on. Oh shit! What's up, brother?
The brother man. What's up, brother man? How you doing, baby? I want to finger your asshole, and I want to toss your salads. I want to toss your salads. Fucking salads. I feel on your salads. Cerebral salads.
Tommy needs to go ahead and take whatever junker he fucked Deba in the backseat of. He needs to go ahead, get in that car and go park it on a railroad tracks.
Serious.
And wait, maybe choke on a Danish at the same time.
Well, if you haven't noticed, kind of on my channel now, we kind of phased away from Tommy here. We really don't have many donations anymore of Tommy. We're phasing those out. And Tommy just, you know, I don't ask him to come on. If he comes on, he comes on. If he don't, I don't call him up and beg him like other people do. And he could
But
fucking...
you usually don't ever ask.
I don't. I never have. But anyway, listen, we always said that me growing up and watching the fucking Golden Girls as a kid, which is weird. 12-year-olds, 11-year-olds were watching Golden Girls back in the 80s. Blanche Devereaux was always the girl that you always asked your friends when you were around, all right, if you had to fuck one of the Golden Girls, which one would it be? Blanche Devereaux was always the fucking one. You would always hear Blanche Devereaux. So here's Blanche Devereaux back in 85 at 50 years old.
50 years old. Look at this.
And here is J-Lo at 50 years old in 2020. And you tell me the difference. The new 50
fucking
is
crazy.
different. 50 is different from 1985 to 2020. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
That is the new 50 on the right-hand side.
It's crazy.
That is the new 50. That's what money and time and trainers and a lot of time to work on your body and work on yourself will do for you.
It's just different. Yeah, it's different.
Yeah,
now.
like we all don't have that time to work on ourselves like that.
Here, he's freaking
Shannon,
43.
Okay, I get that part, but if you had all that time to work on yourself, on your body, on you would probably fucking be that good at 60, 50 years old too.
I get that. Yes, they have money, but time, maybe they have extra. But Kenny, you have to fucking devote yourself to that time. I'm sorry, it's not like they're famous and they sit on their fucking ass all day long and don't work and don't have a schedule to abide to like all of us do. They just have the money and the means to be able to fit it in.
Yeah,
we don't.
I like to fit it in.
We could if we wanted to fucking look like that at fucking 50 years old. Like,
fit it right in right there. But you want to know one thing? That's 50 years old, but I guarantee you she got roast beef curtains down there, Shannon. Oh, roast beef curtains down there.
No, I don't think so because she had twins. I think she had a C-section.
She got them beef curtains, Shannon. Come on now. She got them old damn beef curtains, girl.
My God.
Come on. You know she's got those old Puerto Rican beef curtains down there, bro.
Oh, what do you know about Puerto Rican beef curtains?
My name is Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez. I want to beat you. You know, I often wonder.
The Birdman. What's up with the bird? The Birdman, baby. Baby.
I think you should mute that.
The Birdman. The Birdman. The fucking Birdman. A fucking bird hand.
Random thoughts from Bird. I wanna eat out a homeless girl's nasty bloody cunt and scream white power. Snake, T-Rex, snake, T-Rex, snake.
Bird, really? You're making me dry heave, dude. Trying to do a show here, bro.
Kenny, my fucking ears.
I'm doing it.
Ugh, gross. That really does sound like if he throws up, just so you know. Sounds just fucking like that. And then he moans in between and cries. What the fuck are you doing?
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God. Bird, thank you, baby. You know you're always welcome here, Mr. Birdie Birdman. All the outcasts are welcome here at the Foul Mouths Network. That's why we started this fucking show, baby. We said, come on and bring us your outcasts. Bring us your... Nah. Donald Trump is, he's going to be acquitted by Wednesday.
Accepting outcasts in 2005.
We're currently accepting outcasts to vote.
I don't usually do that, but that was fucking
We're currently accepting dummies and outcasts and whatever the fuck we can find here and fit them in. Fit them in. If they're donating, fit them in.
Oh,
Cinnamon. I'm just fucking around. Johnny Ray Sinister.
The one and only man minister. Listen to that pussy queef. Oh, God.
Public service announcement: if you say you didn't give a shit about J-Lo on a poll, you will be accused of supporting satanic pedos.
Thank you.
Ruff, literally the dumbest tweet I have ever had said to me.
Thank you. Yeah, Johnny Ray had some fucking idiots responding to him because he didn't like the halftime show. But yo, J-Lo on the poll, bro, she fucking worked that poll like a motherfucker. Right? Didn't she just learn how to work that pole recently, Shannon?
For that movie, or what was it, Hustlers? I think she was in.
Yeah, she just learned that shit. Yeah.
That's not fucking easy to do.
No, it's not, man.
Not that I've ever tried.
You know what else is not easy, Shannon? Living in Wuhan.
Oh, do we really have to listen?
Because in Wuhan, they're like,
They come into my town and they shut everything down. Woo-ha! I said, they come into my town and they shut it down. Woo-ha! They shut my town right down. I said, they come into the town and Corona's around. Woo-ha! They shut my town right down. I said, they come to me and tell me get out. Woo-ha! They tell me get out of my town. They come and say that Corona here and it's around. Woo-ha! They come and shut my town down. They come and shut my town right the fuck down. Woo-ha! Come and shut my town right down. They coming to me and tell me get the fuck out of my own town. And they shut this shit down. Corona here and they're going around. Woo-ha! My mother and father just got corona now. Woo-ha! Oh shit, it's in my town. They want me to shut this shit down. Woo-ha! Woo-ha!
Sorry.
No, you're not.
They come into my town, Shannon, they tell me you shut it down because you got corona in here.
So wait, did we
Whoa.
have questions? But because
We do. We have
this
mad
live
old
now,
questions.
I
because
just realized. Yeah.
You've been working quadruple, sipple, duple, derple overtime. So
I've
you
been
couldn't do
earning
it.
the dough.
She's been working in the erple, derple overtime.
Yeah.
And I work 70 hours a week. I have my whole life. And I do about probably 15 hours of YouTube every week too. So, and I've maintained that for about 4 years now. Thanks. I'm just saying.
I think that you do more than 15 hours.
I did. Well, I'll tell you, the average is about anywhere from 10
Even though like
to
behind,
17
like,
hours.
it doesn't look like that like on air, but like behind the scenes, you like creating
Yeah, well, I'm always on
like,
there doing some
thumbnails
stupid
and,
shit.
the scene.
Yeah, but half the shit I throw away. I mean, half the shit. And then some.
like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah, but some people are like, dude, you just threw away gold. And I'm like, no, that was horrible shit. And I would never play that on there. And they're like, you're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll take shit back that I have thrown away and I'll play it for you guys and you guys will love it. And I'll be like, fuck, man, I was going to throw
You know
that
what
away.
you should do with those?
What?
You should save them and then you should just randomly upload them to your Patreon. The ones that you
Yeah,
think
but
suck.
some of them are embarrassing, Shannon. I don't want people
No,
to
that's
tell
the
you
fun
the
of
truth.
it. Who fucking cares?
I don't know. Some of them are just embarrassing shit.
Fuck them if you're embarrassed. That's dumb.
I don't know. It's just not
Ah.
good. Not good sometimes.
No?
No, I don't think it's that good, some of the shit. So that's why, if I don't think it's good, I ain't going to fucking...
Who cares?
Well,
What,
that's
is someone
true.
going to say something about it?
No, that's true, though. You're right, because it
Give
should
a
be
fuck
where,
what people
whatever.
say.
It's-
I'm with Filthy
Okay,
on
Shannon,
that.
I know you're a female. I get it.
What?
I get it. I know.
But-
You're not like a man. You don't think like a man, like, oh, I'm not going to put that on my shit. And it's
No,
embarrassing.
actually, I think a female would be more self-conscious, to be honest. But
Not with that
at
type of shit,
my
no.
age now, 42 years old, had 2 kids.
Not
I
with that
fucking
type of
survived
shit.
Cancer. Fuck it. Who
Oh, there's
gives a
some shit
shit?
that's just stupid, though. I don't want people to
anybody
hear it.
Right.
Just stupid. You know, if it's really, really bad, of course, like, I'm not going to fucking use it.
Right.
But anyway, I don't know what the difference is anyway. Some of the shit I do is good, I've been told, and I throw it away anyway. But whatever.
But you know it's bad if I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
No, Shannon, no. You're very hard to get to laugh.
I'm just kidding. Because usually when that happens, and I'm like, I don't know about that. And then you do it, and then everyone loves it. And I'm like, wow. How the
You're
fuck?
like, how the fuck did people like that?
I lost that debate.
Well,
Right?
anyway, listen. So, who'd you think was better, Shakira or J Lo?
You know? All right, vocally,
Yeah.
I'm going to say Shakira.
Really?
Show-wise and entertainment-wise,
Even
I'm
with the
gonna say-
Shakira sound drop that we have now.
Yeah, but you know, actually, Kenny, do you know what I learned today? That actually is something in her culture, and I don't know what it is.
Oh, like going.
Yeah, because she's I forget, Lebanese, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anybody in the chat know what she is? She's half something and half something else. It does sound really funny, but it's like a real thing. The
Yeah.
meme that I saw was really funny too. I wish I could
What? I can see your hoo ha.
Who the hell sent you that? Stop. God. It's something in her culture, and I don't know what it is.
It's called eating honey.
Oh, she's half Lebanese, yes, on her father's side. See?
And that's what that is. It's like a call.
Yeah, it is. It's some kind of something in her
Yeah, I know.
Lebanese
kinda-
culture, and I don't know what it's called. Do you know that, Dave Rose? Or can you Google that?
It's probably fucking like some kind of like cultural fucking
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
sound.
It's a mating call. No, I'm only kidding.
It might be. Who knows?
No, I highly doubt she would do that.
She got thicker. She got a lot
She
thicker.
did get a little, like, she was not big by any means.
No,
but
she's not
was,
fat.
She used to be very, like...
Well, she was
like,
a younger girl at
like,
that
she was
point.
tiny- yeah. Well,
Yeah.
she's 43.
Don't forget, she's from the 90s, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
early 2000s, really, I would say. And she was a young girl then at that point, you know? So she's much older now. And how old did you say she was? 43?
43.
So she's our age. And she kicked ass. She kicked ass
Yeah,
up
she
there.
looked fabulous.
She danced around. She looked
I don't
good.
know, like, what women are so not, like, I guess, secure in who they are that have to say that it was way too sexual for your kids to watch and this and that. Like, really?
Oh, God,
Really?
man.
The
Give me a
things your
fucking
fucking
break.
kids see on
Madonna
fucking
in the
TikTok
80s.
and
Madonna in the
YouTube.
80s was grabbing a fucking
Give me a break.
crotch and fucking licking other
Right?
women's crotches on stage. Get the fuck out of here. It's people like that complain like that are fucking this world up right now with all their rules and their regulations of what you can and you can't fucking do anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's going on in this fucking world. People like that, the narrow-minded people. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch it. Don't complain about it. The Super Bowl is what it is for who it is for.
But no matter what, someone's going to complain about
Always.
something.
People
Like
were
right
complaining
now, I
about-
just went on my Facebook,
Yeah.
right? And somebody is fucking complaining about, in our town, on the light poles, they
Yeah.
still have the Christmas thing, you know, the
Oh, God, you better get
wrap
those down
around it,
before somebody...
and it says,
yeah.
it's February. Any reason why this is still up? And I'm going to go, would you like to schedule yourself to take it down?
Seriously, like, who gives a fuck? Let them take it down next
Really,
month.
shut the fuck up.
Like,
social media
they're
is
fixing
fucked up for that
roads.
reason.
They're probably fixing roads and shit and doing more important shit. That's obviously why they haven't got to it yet. Like, why do people care
Why
about
doesn't
little
she,
tit
this
Annie
bitch,
fucking
volunteer
things?
her time then and go take it down? Like,
I swear,
give me a
man. People care about the littlest fucking bullshit.
God.
The littlest tit Annie shit. God almighty, man, what this fucking world and this country is turning into.
Ugh, it's so pathetic.
And then you know what? Here, I'm gonna
On
say it
both
right
sides.
now. I'm gonna say it
On
right
both
now.
sides of everything.
Hope they rub it in your fucking faces who don't like that Trump's gonna get acquitted. Because if
and-
that motherfucker deserved to be acquitted, then I would agree with everybody. He deserves to be acquitted, or he deserves to be
That's a hot
prosecuted.
topic.
He deserves to be. If he really deserves to be impeached, then I will agree with you that he did. There's no fucking proof, okay? It's just a bunch of fucking morons that are up there just trying to get somebody. They were talking about impeachment a year before he was even elected. Like, what does that tell you? What does that
Right.
tell you? And I don't fully like Trump either. All right, I hold him to a certain standard, but because I'm not one of these guys that are gun ho everything he does, I'm head over heels for. Because I'm not.
Is that really true that he thought Kansas City and then he congratulated the fine people of Kansas? Is that like Photoshop?
I can't believe that. I'm sorry, I can't. He has toured this country so many times, Shannon, and been to so many places. You're telling me he doesn't realize that? Come on. Come on.
Oh.
Come on now. I find that hard to believe. Shannon, there's a lot of fake shit out there. You know what I mean? So it's like,
yeah, of
even when you
course.
see something like that, you can't even really just give it anything unless you know it's like, you know, nailed down true.
Right.
And I don't even think you could find that out. So, who knows? I hope he didn't say some shit like that.
But either way, what do you think? This election in November, no matter what, no matter who wins it,
Well, is Bernie? You think
in
Bernie's
my
gonna
mind
beat
at
him?
least, it's not a legitimate win. I just feel like it's tainted so
What?
bad,
What?
and we've gone so
What do you mean? Shan?
of the crazy debacle that's
What do you mean? I don't get what you're saying.
I'm saying like our next presidential election is like it's no matter what, it's tainted.
Why do you say that?
Because no matter who wins, it's not going to be considered legitimate.
Why is that?
Because look where we are. Like, are you
What does
kidding?
that
Kev?
have to do with the election in like 8 months?
Are
9
you
months?
serious right now?
What does it have to do with it? Why can't it be legit? Why?
Because everyone's going to say that President Trump is going to somehow, shape, or form do something to push the votes his way. And he's going to say the same thing about the other way. And then they're going to go, like, you think it's bad now? Wait. Just wait till we really get into the heat of this fucking election.
Hope the fuck you're not
gonna
right.
be fucking bad.
I hope you're not right.
I'm 100% right. It's going to be so bad. It's going to be, there's no legitimacy to this election at all. I just think it's going to just be a fucking shit show, like it's become now.
Yeah, she didn't take that goddamn segue. You know, I often wondered if King was Cain. And Cain was, oh shit! Oh, it's always on my mind.
Oh, I want to fuck me up some cops. They caught me. King, it's Kane. King, it's Kane. It's Kane.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
Terrible blow.
I did. I
Ken,
did.
do you remember the Shaq diss on Kobe?
Fuck
Where
yeah.
Shaq basically told him to eat his ass.
Yeah.
If not, you should definitely take a listen. It's
Yeah.
from right around when Shaq went to Miami Heat.
Yeah, I remember it. I remember it, man. I remember that going down when he did that shit. I remember him rapping one night, Shaq, about Kobe when he was on the Heat. And he did a freestyle, and he ripped the shit out of Kobe bad, too, that night, too.
Didn't Kobe kind of like throw him under the bus for like
Yeah.
screwing
Yeah,
with women? and
yeah,
stuff?
there was some. Yeah, he said something in the press at one point when.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they
So-
may obviously.
Yeah, they did make up, and they were still cool with each other. Yeah.
Yeah, well, because when you see his reaction to.
I mean, they played so many years together. It's like, you know, you have your little arguments and shit, and it's like you have arguments with friends and shit. You know, it's all about what you do afterwards. It's not about what the argument was about, how bad it was. Even with family members, it's not about how bad it was, how long it went on. It's all about what you do afterwards and how you can pull it together afterwards, if it's even worth pulling together. Sometimes it's not worth pulling together, though. But almost every
True.
time it is worth pulling together, especially with family.
Sure.
You know?
Well.
Family's
wait,
worth this
kinda-
take it to fucking swallow
Wait,
your pride.
wait. You think so?
Yeah, I think most family.
Like, what if that one family member of yours?
Most family.
Yeah. So there is exceptions to the rule.
Yeah, I would say there's exceptions to every rule, but I say most family members are worth fighting for, depending upon the situation. Like if you're in a situation where you're constantly going at it and constantly not seeing eye to eye, then you don't need to be around that person. Because that's
Right.
just unhealthy for the fucking both of you, no matter who's wrong, you know? So,
Yeah.
but, yeah.
Words
What?
live by, Ken. Right? That's how you live by.
I
right?
guess. Did you find those questions?
Oh, I didn't even look.
They're on the
Good
Patreon,
luck.
right?
Yeah, I'll look. There wasn't a lot. I
No.
think there was like 2 or 3. Yeah, it wasn't a lot.
Well, there
this
was
time.
a couple of good ones.
But
in
anyone
there.
have questions, you could put it in the chat.
Yeah.
That's what we usually do
I love
on
this guy.
our.
I love this guy.
Who do you love?
Jay Seklo. He's so fucking great. One of the president's attorneys. He's just he makes such sense when he gets up there. What a fucking lawyer that dude is.
Can I tell you though, both sides. There's some from the Democrats that I'm like, oh my god, shut the fuck up. But then there's some that I'm like, oh.
Yeah, there are some that try to make sense
When
of
you-
what. Yeah,
But it
and they do
shows
spin
you
it.
how sneaky and
Yeah, it
slimy
does.
and everything
It
people
does.
could be, and our government is
I know,
really.
I know. And it shows you how dumb we've been in the past. How
Right.
we've just eaten up bullshit in the past, and we've been like, oh yeah, that's what's going on. You know, it's like, god damn, we're
I
really
say that I'm
fucking
definitely
gullible.
guilty of that.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I could sit here as much as
Now
I don't want to admit
definitely
it.
make myself
Yeah.
more informed.
Yeah, yeah. And well, as much as I don't want to admit it, I was fucking drinking the Kool-Aid too.
You are.
Yeah.
What flavor?
Well, I mean, it could be a lot of flavors, man. We could have gold flavored, or we could have like pink or purple flavored. You know, I'm down with the purple
Isn't
drink.
it like that's like a color, Ken? So what are you talking about? Strawberry, grape, watermelon?
No. We go by colors, Shannon. I'm from the hood. We go by colors in the hood.
Oh.
Yeah, we
Is
go
it
by
how
purple
it's-
drank,
it's
red
like that?
drank. That's how it is. Yes, in the hood. That's exactly how it is.
Like
Purple
that. We
drank,
go by
red
color.
drank, green drank. Yeah.
Oh wait, let's bring this up too. So what are your thoughts on freaking Beyonce and what's his
Oh
name?
my God. I'm so fucking. I hate the fuck out of them now again.
Yeah,
I
they're
fucking
overrated.
hate them again. And I hope the fuck everybody in the world just fucking, just turns their back on them. I swear. J-Lo,
Post I saw this
yeah,
morning.
he was
I
a
saw
crack
a post
dealer at
from-
one point. Yeah, it's a
that-
crack dealer who's a billionaire now. And he has the balls to fucking sit there during the national anthem. All the people that died so he could be a rich guy, fucking, and he has the balls to fucking sit there. Oh my God, it fucking pissed
Well,
me
you
off.
know what it is? Is that really, in all honesty though, he made himself based on like the American dream. Like he didn't just sit there
This is the
in
American
selling
dream.
his crack
Shannon,
or whatever,
This the
and
American
just
dream,
fall.
girl. Yo, this the American dream. You start off as a crack dealer,
Oh,
right?
you fucked up. I was talking.
Go ahead. I'll let you go.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. I'll slam your head into the fucking wall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fucking
go ahead. Get in the elevator, bitch.
I'll kick you in the balls.
Listen, I go from a crack dealer to a billionaire, girl. That's right.
But you know why he did that?
Why?
Because he didn't stay there in the fucking wherever the fuck he's from. I don't even know nothing about him because
He
I don't
left
really
the
care
hood.
to.
He left
But
the
I
hood.
I read today that he was
Brooklyn.
a crack dealer. So he went from dealing crack, right, to
lived in
wherever he
Brooklyn.
was living, right?
Brooklyn.
It was Brooklyn. Okay, so he went from dealing crack in Brooklyn, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he were obviously like he didn't make himself to get to where he is by not putting in effort, time, and hard work. So it shows you that you don't have to fall into that cycle of poverty, that cycle of oppression. You can't just say, okay, I'm oppressed, or oh, I'm gonna live like this forever. You have to fucking put work and effort into it
Yeah, well, I don't listen.
instead of just sitting back and complaining.
I
about it.
respect
Not
him
that I
that
wanna
he
say, some people
put in the work,
just
but
can't do it.
I respect
Some
that
people just can't.
I respect the guy put in the work, but I don't respect him any further after that. Like I lost all respect for the guy. I really honestly did. I lost all respect for him. To sit there to be the only people sitting there, like you fucking your idiot wife and your fucking kids sitting there as well. Like it's just fucking stupid. It's like, don't you guys give thanks to the U.S.? There was a commercial on last night. All the commercials sucked, most of them, but there was one good commercial on last night that said typical American commercial. And people say it all the time, typical Americans. I've said it, typical Americans. I see it too. I understand the whole stigma. But there was a commercial last night that said, something about like, next time somebody says typical American, remember this. Next time somebody says typical American, remember that. And it showed like Americans doing good things for each other and like pushing somebody's car out of the snow or, fucking taking care of each other when someone's sick or something like that. And it showed like that shit. And I was like, wow, just one commercial that was positive. One commercial that was a little positive towards being an American or having pride in your country in general. Not even being an American, just having pride in where you come from in general, which I haven't had for a long time, man. A long time I haven't had that feeling in this country. And it felt good to feel that for a second with this commercial. There was a couple of commercials that were good. But a lot of them sucked, A lot of people complained about the commercials as well, that they were just too over the top, some of them.
Yeah, what was that one with, what's her name? Driving from, HBO, the show you watched that just ended. Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah, Game of Thrones.
That was the fucking
that was the
stupidest commercial
dumbest
I
fucking...
ever,
Yeah, that was pretty
saw.
dumb. That was pretty fucking dumb, that commercial.
Even our daughter was like...
Yeah, that was a dumb fucking commercial. I gotta agree.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad. That was.
What was your
pretty bad.
favorite one?
I don't know,
That
man.
you just said?
I don't know. I guess that.
I don't
the
think they're as
American
good
one.
as they used to be. I think they have to be
No,
too politically
I want the
correct
fucking. I
that-
want the Frog Bowl back. I want the fucking Budweiser Bowl, Bud Bowl.
Yeah,
Remember
the
that
Bud
shit? That
Bowl.
shit was fun as a kid watching that.
Yeah. Did you put up my picture of the fridge?
What do you mean?
The inside of the fridge with the Bud Lights?
Oh no, I didn't see. Where is that picture again? You sent that to me?
Yeah, I think I texted it to you in the group chat, like group text with the girls. Ay.
All right, hold on. Let me see where that is. No, you didn't send it to me in there.
In the group, like the family text.
Oh, that one you did? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Hold on. Wait till you guys see this shit. This is such a great fucking photo. And okay, so with this whole corona disease, Corona, the actual company, the beer, right, is like flipping out with tweets lately. They're like saying all this shit like, please.
Are they?
Yeah, they're like, you can't get the virus from drinking our fucking
It's
beer.
like a joke, like a meme at this point.
I don't
right?
know if it is, Shannon.
It has to be.
How is it if the fucking guy on the Twitter, the person who's running their Twitter, right,
Yeah.
is literally like cursing about it, like, stop fucking asking us this.
It's a joke, yeah.
I don't know
like,
if it's a joke, man. I think the guy's
Come on,
really just
Ken.
fucking frustrated as fuck. That's what
Yeah.
it seems like, honestly. The guy seems like he's fucking just, I'm gonna fucking kill you, motherfuckers. Like, stop asking me if Corona beer is the cause of it, you fuckers. So this is a photo Shannon sent to me. Check this shit out.
Oh, yeah, this one was funny.
Bud Light and Budweiser's like, yo, fuck that. Everybody huddle together and put this shit over all of us, dude. These motherfuckers are sick.
And it's
Get
Corona
away.
Extra, which is
away.
even funnier.
Corona
Things make you
Extra.
laugh.
Yeah, we'll give you a little extra than regular Corona.
That was great.
Yeah, that was a funny fucking thing. All right, so I got to take a piss and get my coffee that's ready over there. So I'm going to take a 1 minute break here. Just play the
Okay.
music and we'll be back and fucking hook up the rest of the show. All right, here's 1 minute.
This song's fucking creepy. What the fuck?
Yes, sir. I'm back. I am back.
All right. Shannon, what's up? Can you hear me?
Now I can. Now you can hear me. I was muted.
Oh, all right.
What's up?
So anyway, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Tommy NC lost a lot of weight. Yes, he did.
He looks good.
Somebody sent me stuff about Tommy, saying, yeah, that he's fucking really doing it. Like, he's hooked.
Yeah.
He's what I thought was going to happen. I thought that this was going to happen. I said it too. I said, watch Tommy get hooked on this like he gets hooked on, like, you know, all the other stuff that he, like, pays attention to. When Tommy starts to like something, like, he goes at
I
it.
think because he's also connecting it and getting
Results.
no, not results. He's getting
What?
recognition from tweeting it, putting it on his Facebook. He's getting attention from it.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
Which
that,
is that,
that
you know what?
definitely
Sometimes
does drive
people
him.
do
I'll tell you
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it helps him. Good for him.
Yeah. Oh, I
And
mean,
he's
he's
keeping
using.
himself accountable that way too.
Well, he's using something that he loves, like, you know,
Right.
obviously he loves, like, the attention and shit like that. So he's using something that he's like honing in on something to use it for something else, and that's not a bad thing. You know,
Yeah, he looks good.
he does. He's
Probably
starting.
feels better too.
Fucking A, where he was, man, that neck was fucking huge, man.
It really got a lot smaller, right? It's crazy.
It did, man. His neck was fucking monstrous.
Why can't I hear you, Ken?
He was. You can't hear me. You can't hear me. Seriously? I don't. That's on your
Yeah.
end.
Oh, no.
He was one time. He was on our show, and somebody took a side angle shot of him, and oh my god, they like this angle was like probably the worst angle I've ever seen on Tommy. I felt so bad for him. He looked so like, he looked like Foghorn Leghorn, man. I swear to Christ, he did. Like the fucking neck was just gone, and I was like, God damn, man, he's the biggest he ever was. So thank God he is doing something. Thank
Yeah,
God.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, good for him. Yeah, good for you. Yeah, go for fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for fuck. Yeah, go for fuck on you. Filthy was ready to come on Saturday, but had to cancel, like I said. But he's going to be here Wednesday.
Family emergency.
And Chris will be here Wednesday.
God.
Um,
And then, did you tell everyone we're going on Saturday? And there might be a snowstorm? Uh-huh.
no, I didn't say shit yet.
Oh, you didn't?
I don't think I did. I think I mentioned it a couple of times.
Okay.
We're going to be going to the one and the only football game, the XFL. We're going to be going to the first game ever of the XFL at the Meadowlands.
And I
So,
said to you when you guys bought the tickets, I go, watch. It's going to be fucking either like 10 below or it's going to snow.
I want it to snow. I
don't want it to snow.
I was telling her it's going to snow. I keep telling her it's coming, and she's like, what do you mean? And then, like, they'll say, oh, possible snowstorm next week, and then they'll cancel that and say, no, it's not coming. And then she'll be like, you were wrong. And then a week later, they'll say, possible snowstorm coming, and Shannon will say, oh, my God, it's possibly coming. And then they'll say, nope, it's not coming. And then Shannon will be like, you were wrong again, and now here we are again.
And this time, I think you might be right.
I
Only because we have to travel.
Yeah, well,
That would be our luck, because that's usually our luck.
listen, first of all, the car that we have, we can get through anything in. Like, I don't know why you bug out about shit like this.
I just hate dry. I don't know. I just don't like it.
You drive great. There's no reason to worry about it. Like, you drive great. You drive to the Meadowlands. It's not like you're fucking driving a fucking...
It's going to be a little weird, though, right? Because we're not going to understand the rules. So we're going to have to, like, read up on the rules to understand what's going
No,
on.
I was reading up
right?
on the rules. There's a lot of cool shit that they're forcing.
I'm going to be fucking lost.
Well, listen, they're forcing these players in the game differently this time. Like, they're forcing them to, like, not want to punt and to go for it on fourth downs. They're forcing them to, like, strategically play the game of football differently.
Why,
Totally differently.
There's no punting?
Well, no, there is punting, but
Oh.
they're like, there is like regular rules that you're used to, but they tweaked the rules in the sense of like they added things and subtracted things that they thought would be interesting to see. Like for instance, a lot of football people who watch football say to themselves, imagine if this rule was gone, how football would be. And it's basically like that. Like whatever you thought of as a fan and said, I wonder how football would be if you did things this way or that way. That's what you're going to get from the XFL. They're going to be trying a lot of different things out and a lot of things that the NFL don't have the balls to try.
Right, but not like changing it mid-season.
No, but they're gonna they tweak the shit out of it. There's been a lot of like study that has gone into this.
Really?
This inaugural season. Like inaugural season. Inaugural season. There's been a lot of study going into this. Like, for instance, like they like I said, scientific studies have went into football, and like they're really analyzing the game like no other league has analyzed it before. And the whole reason they're doing it like that is because they do want to bring something totally different to the game.
Now, can I just say something to you? Just look at what you just said, right?
Yeah.
Like, if that is really true, right? That
Yeah.
scientific studies have gone in to study
Yeah,
the game.
they have.
Right? But then look at the
Yeah,
state of
the
our
NFL
fucking
has done it.
world. I know, but I'm just saying, like, this is where our whole entire everything is all skewed and fucked up really bad.
Why?
Because, like, you're saying that, but, like, our whole fucking world is fucking falling apart. But we're doing scientific studies.
Yeah,
of
but listen, Shannon,
football.
they're hiring fucking...
I'm just saying.
I
in the
get what
scheme
you're
of-
saying. Like the
fucking
resources should be going somewhere else. And that's how I feel about when people run for office. That billions of dollars are fucking spent to try to run for office. And then when somebody loses and wasted billions of dollars to try to get into the White House, when that money could have went to homeless people or could have went to fucking underprivileged families or, just anybody else that needs it, sick people, whatever. You know, and that pisses me the fuck off that these people get money from these big fucking businesses in the US and all that shit to run for office. Why don't those companies give that money to the people that are sleeping outside of their factories? Why don't they give that money to the people that don't have fucking anything in their lives? They don't have shit and no one to help them.
Doesn't benefit them.
That's
in any
bullshit.
way,
It's
shape, or
bullshit.
form.
We
That's
need to
why.
change.
That's like our
No,
human
I'm
nature.
sorry.
If it doesn't benefit
It
you,
needs
then
to change. It needs to change. You want to talk about cleaning the swamp? Then clean the fucking swamp up. Let's change some of these rules and regulations. There should be no fucking politicians getting any money from any private citizens or anyone else for that matter. They should have to use their own fucking money and their own resources to run for the White House.
Well, if that's the truth, then only the rich elite would be able to run.
No, it shouldn't have to be on money. Nope,
Yeah.
it shouldn't have to deal with money. It shouldn't have to be
Just
about
that.
money.
They have to pay for it themselves.
No, it
Everything
shouldn't
is
have to be about money.
It's
I'm
just
sorry.
reality,
It shouldn't be about
unfortunately.
money, though. Shouldn't be about money.
It
be.
shouldn't, but in reality,
No,
it is.
it shouldn't. And they should change it, and they can change that.
No, they can't.
They
never
can
will.
change that. They can too change that shit.
How?
Those
How?
are rules. Those are regulations that they voted in, that you're allowed to take money from certain peoples and certain investors and shit like
if
that.
you don't, you leave it that it's skewed to only the elite people who have money can be in power.
I know, but if you put certain rules in, that
Like
wouldn't
what
matter
rules?
anymore. Like
what rules?
for instance, you got to figure out some kind of system where people where it's an even playing ground. They say a rich guy comes in and is running against a guy who has great ideas, but he's poor and he doesn't have money to fucking get himself out there. Well, then there needs to be some even playing ground that both of those people can stand on instead of the rich guy being out there much more than the guy who doesn't have money. We need to come up with some kind of system, which I'm sure with all the heads and minds that we have in this country can come together and come out with a system that would make the playing field even.
Yeah.
To give the guy with the best
You could
idea
say
or the
that, but
woman
it's
with the
never
best
gonna
idea
happen.
the chance to actually go into the White House and make a change.
Just in reality, it's if you have money, then you have power. Unfortunately,
No,
that's the
well,
way
it
our
shouldn't
world
be like
is.
that. I'm sorry. It shouldn't be
What?
like that. It shouldn't be like that.
Okay, well, I don't agree it should be like that either. It's just reality.
Fuck that.
And there's no way to get out of that cycle.
I don't accept it.
How do you get out of that cycle?
I don't accept it.
Okay. That's good.
I just don't accept
What
it.
are you going to do to change it?
Complain.
But don't say that. That's the worst answer ever.
I'm sorry. What am I going to do then? I'll fight them by myself.
That's people I can't stand. Fucking
I will
people
fight them by
who
myself then.
sit on their ass and do nothing.
I will fight them by myself. How's that?
All right.
I will go and I will picket and I will protest and I will fucking. How's that?
Oh, like Antifa did in the fucking subways in New York on Friday night.
Shannon, yeah, that was really fucked up what they
fucking
did.
glue on the freaking scanners things because they don't feel like if you're poor you should pay $275.
Yep.
So let's go destroy everything. So basically what they fucking did is destroyed all the freaking scanners and this and that just so New York City has to go out and get more. And you know what? You're probably going to be paying $1 fucking more, you stupid.
Yeah. Fucked everybody.
Yeah,
Idiots.
it's so ridiculous.
Fucking
They're paying
idiots.
overtime for all these officers in the fucking subway system
These
now.
Antifa dudes are
And
fucking
like
morons.
you're sorry, it's gonna go up.
They're fucking morons. They think they're making a difference.
So
They're really not. They're hurting everything. They're fucking idiots. You know?
This world, I can't. I wish I lived 1920s.
Where is he? I wish. Birdman, I love you, Booby. And also shout out to Johnny Ray. Carl, shout out to you, brother. And
Carl,
my boy Carl. I love that name.
have to
I just
say
love that name. What movie is that from again? Carl.
Are you serious right now?
What is it?
The Walking Dead, babe.
Carl. That was his son's
Carl.
name. Remember I was making fun of that night where I was like,
That's why I
Carl.
said it.
Carl, that was his son's name. Casey, shout out to you. The Goon. Elias, what up? My man Flying. Matt, I'm gonna get you that fucking RyBak voiceover shit for your channel. Go check out Matt's main event. Angelo, Beersy, Steven, Ingy, thank you so much, man, for the other night.
Shout out to everyone listening.
Travis, yeah, everybody in the chat, TSS.
Timestamp everything you
Me
want.
Who else is that? What's this? What are you showing me?
That's really fucking loud.
Oh no.
Ringing.
Oh no, Shannon.
Yeah.
Oh, Shannon.
You turn that down. It really is fucking loud. Jesus.
Yo, I can't. I'm gonna show that next show. I can't show it now. That's
Why?
funny because it just fucking.
Not appropriate.
No, not for this show. Next show.
All right.
Thank you for that.
We forgot about the questions.
Go ahead, spit them out.
We've been on for almost an hour already.
Spat it out.
I don't know. I have to find them again because I have them up here, and then I kind of.
I think one question was,
How about this from Kal-El? Favorite concert you've been to?
well, Cal Alabama just went
Together
to the Tool.
or separate?
Cal Alabama just went to the Tool concert, Shannon,
Oh,
and he
see,
said
and
it-
I was supposed to go with.
and he fucking loved it. I know we were supposed to go.
I
I know.
didn't go.
So shout out to Kal-El for going to the fucking concert, man. He sent me a video. It looked like it was fucking unbelievable. So that's pretty cool. I would have to say the best concert me and you went to, and we've been to a couple.
I know what you're gonna say.
Of course, I mean, like, that is one of the best, but like maybe I'll go outside that and say maybe I like the Billy Joel and you know what? I'm
The
gonna
last
change it.
play at Shea was
The
good.
last play at Shea was
That
one
was-
of the fucking greatest
We had a lot
concerts.
of fun there.
Not only
yeah.
that, it was one of the greatest nights that I've had in my life. I don't know why it was. I think it was just because of the atmosphere. And I was leaving the next day to go on vacation, and I lost
What?
120 pounds. And
Was
like,
I sick then? No, right?
no, you weren't. I
Oh.
just lost 120 pounds. Shannon went downstairs and bought me a Last Play at Shea shirt, which I looked at and I said, well, I'm definitely not getting into that. It's a small shirt. And she went down and bought it for me. And she goes, put it on. I'm like, no, it's not going to fit. And I put it on and it fit perfectly. And I was like, holy fuck. Like, and I was so excited and like just,
Yeah.
and
we
we were
were drunk.
young. We were fucking young. We were drunk.
And
you
we
know?
had no kids with us.
No, we didn't. And that was
freaking
08. That
fabulous.
was 08, 09. That was like 08,
Oh.
09, somewhere in there. That was right before you got sick, right?
Yeah, because it was 2011.
Yeah, so that was one of the best concerts, was the outdoor Last Play at Shea Billy Joel concert. And then another good one was another Billy Joel and what's his name's concert together.
Elton John.
Yeah, Billy Joel and Elton John concert at the Garden was pretty fucking cool.
I
Plus,
think one of my favorites was Pearl Jam.
yeah, that was cool at the Garden. No, that was at the Meadowlands Pearl Jam in the
Yeah.
90s. And then I also went to Metallica at the Garden in 98.
What was
and
your first concert you ever went to?
Yo, Metallica at the Garden in 98 was absolutely insane, and it was fucking,
Sure,
it was
but-
great. The first concert,
You probably could get high just from breathing in.
yeah. The
There,
first concert
right?
I ever went to, was a Cracker concert. Do you remember Cracker?
Yes, we saw Cracker together at Jones Beach.
Yeah, I think that was the
It
first
was
concert.
Cracker and what was Stone Temple Pilots,
and,
right?
and Butthole Surfers.
Bottles.
Plus, I also seen Pearl Jam. I mean, what the fuck's their name again? Red Hot Chili Peppers. I saw. I went to a concert where there was a million.
A lot of concerts.
Well, I went to one where there was I went to a couple where there was a lot of different bands there. So I saw like 9 Inch Nails. I saw this band that I used to love back in the day, Corrosion of Conformity.
Oh my
I saw
God.
like, remember them?
Oh my God.
Yeah, a ton of shit.
Wow.
Ton of shit.
I haven't heard that name in ages.
Yeah, a lot of good music back then, man.
What was the first concert you like ever went to in your life? Because
I
I have
just
no
said it.
idea. What was it?
It was the fucking. I think it was.
Do you want to know
all
what
right.
it is? It's
Well,
so
do you
pathetic.
count? Do you count? I seen a group in a club, right, where they did a set of like 7 or
I
8
don't
songs
hear
in a
you.
club. Does that count for that? Does that count for that?
Does what count? I didn't hear you because Skype's fucked up.
Okay, listen. Are you listening?
I'm trying, but you're going. That's what you sound like.
Can you hear me now?
Now I could hear you.
I went to a club and saw an act in a club, but
Right.
it was in a club. It wasn't like a outdoor concert or a big, huge concert. It was in a club. That was the
Okay.
first act I ever saw, and that was Onyx.
Okay, yeah, I guess that would be considered that,
Yeah.
right?
All right. So the first thing I ever went to like that was Onyx rap group.
Do you want to know the first person I ever saw in concert?
What?
It's so cliche and terrible. Tiffany. Remember Tiffany?
Oh my God. Yeah.
And Debbie Gibson.
Debbie Gibson.
I know.
Oh my God. I think we're alone now. I fucking
At the
fell on the
Westbury
floor.
Music
Bash
Fair.
my knees.
I think I was like 12.
I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be around.
That was my 12-year-old teen bop self.
Get in my fucking ass. Do it. You are a filthy mouth gamer, aren't you?
What the hell is that?
Fucking Blake, man. The guy just bombards me with sound drops while I'm live. He just sprinkles me with them. I love him.
What the hell is that?
Just a ton of sound drops.
Okay.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Okay.
And then this one is the best. One night somebody said that Tommy looks like the dude from what's it, South Park, the coach, right? So Shannon, look, it really does now, Shannon. Okay, look.
Okay. What? That's really fucked up. Oh my god, who said that?
Somebody said it one night,
Oh my god.
right? Somebody said it one night,
Crazy.
and then Blake went and put this together.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
look at that.
That is fucking crazy. All right, you want to hear your next question from Callow?
God.
Sorry, everybody, I'm coughing in your ears. What would be your favorite moment in sports history? Like your favorite moment, or I guess your
Our favorite moment together, or just my favorite moment?
Just your favorite moment.
My favorite moment probably would be oh man, I'd say the 86 Mets or the 1990 7-game series against the Pittsburgh Penguins where the Islanders beat them in 7 games. They were the 2-time defending Stanley Cup champions, and they beat them in 7 games, and we were not supposed to win that series. And I was so vested into that series where I went to every game at the Coliseum, and I basically was living and breathing every goal, every drop of the puck, every second of that series. And Pierre Turgeon got flattened really bad before that series started. So I was like emotionally drawn into this series, and so was the whole entire team. And we lost him for the whole playoff series against the Penguins, who were the 2-time defending Stanley Cup champions. And we had no business beating these guys. And we beat them in 7 games and in an overtime of 7 games. In a fucking overtime in Game 7, we beat them. And we went into the next round, and all we had to do was win 4 more games, and we were in the Stanley Cup Finals. And it was my first real run with the Islanders, not being a little kid 5 years old, because I watched them win all their cups when I was like 5, 6, 7, 8. And I really was young. So this was the first time that I was like almost a teenager. Well, I was a teenager, and I was so vested into it that it was such a part of me at that point that I like lived this series. So I would say those 2 series, the fucking 86 Mets and the 1990 Islanders, were like big series to me. Also, I got to say, the 2000 Mets against the Yankees in the World Series was, even though we lost, was a memorable run to get to the World Series that year. And I really did think we could beat the Yankees, man. I really did. And I had so many people that would bust my balls and badger me for years because they kept winning and winning and winning. And then finally we met them in 2000 after they won.
Oh, Kenny, I got to take this, all right?
All right, go ahead. We met them in 2000 after they won, and it was like fucking, we need to beat these guys. Like, we have to fucking beat this team. Like, there's no doubt about it. Like, if the Mets don't win, I am going to be ripped apart for forever here. Because I was getting ripped from 1996 because I was such a Yankee hater. I mean, I was a fucking Yankee hater. You know, and I was getting all kinds of shit thrown in my face. 96 when they won, 98 when they won. And then here we are in 2000 together in the World Series, and it was like, okay, here's your chance to shut these guys the fuck up for forever. It doesn't matter how many World Series they won before. You have a chance to take them out right here, right now, and beat them, and they can never say anything again. And they beat us. They beat our asses. They beat our asses, bro. They even threw a bat at Mike Piazza. They embarrassed the fuck out of us. But I still remember that, and it was one of the greatest runs that I remember to the World Series. Plus 2015 was also awesome. But if I had to nail it down to one and answer your question, it would have to be either the 1990 team, Island, the 1990 team, or the 86 Met team. Because that 86 Met team was insane. I was only 9 years old, but I remember like it was yesterday. So, and I know what Shannon's is already. I could answer for her right now. Guarantee I could answer for her. So I've told you guys this story before, but I'm going to tell you again real quick. I'll make it fast. I had tickets to go to the playoff game, Game 6 at the Coliseum against the Toronto Maple Leafs. And this is in 2001. And I had Game 6 tickets with my friend. And we were amped for this game. We were going to go fucking tailgate, everything. Come to find out, our hockey team we were on, all of a sudden they scheduled a playoff game that night for us on our hockey team. So, of course, all the guys on our team were like, yo, fuck that. We need you guys. Like, you can't go to this game. You have to come and play. And the game was the same time as that game, the Islander game, playoff game. And I'm like, fuck, man, we got to give up our seats, man. We got to go play, you know? And I'd much rather play hockey than watch it because I just love hockey. I'd much rather play it than watch it. And I love watching it, but I'd much rather play. So I was like, all right, I'm going to give my tickets up. And my friend Noel was like, yeah, I'm going to give mine up too. So we winded up giving them to Shannon and her sister. And they went to Game 6 against the Toronto Maple Leafs, which turned out to be one of the most memorable games in Islander history and is in their top 7 games of all time. Little did I know I gave away a ticket that became an instant classic in franchise history. And I gave the fucking seat up. But you know what? At least I gave it to somebody that I knew had a great fucking time because Shannon and her sister went absolute ape shit at this fucking game. And the way that this game ended was there was a penalty shot. There was a penalty shot, I think, at the end of the game or in overtime. And if the Islanders get this penalty shot in, they go to Game 7. If they get it out, then they go to overtime or some shit. I thought it was something like that. And they winded up scoring on this penalty shot. And it was Sean Bates. I'll never forget it. He was like an obscure player. And that was probably, I would say that that's her moment, was being at the Coliseum for that goal. Because they said that it was one of the loudest times the Coliseum ever got. So she was there for that shit. And the place was like bouncing. Like the floor was moving, man. It was sick. Have you ever been in a stadium where like the fucking floor is moving on you? Like there's that many people going ape shit? Because I was in Shea Stadium in 2006 when the Mets lost to the Cardinals to go to the World Series. And that fucking Shea Stadium felt like it was going to fall apart, man. Like, that's how scary it was. It actually felt like it was going to the stanchions were just going to fall out from under you. But I love that shit as a fan, you know what I mean? So anyway, yeah, we're going this Sunday to go check out the XFL game, and we'll be coming to you live Sunday during the morning or afternoon time for the XFL game. It'll be me, Filthy, and a couple other people. And we'll be coming to you live from the first XFL game in New York in, 20 years? So it's a whole new team, a whole new name. The last team that was here was the New Jersey, New York Hitmen, which was so stupid that you share a team with another state. Because I'm like, don't we already share teams with the other state already? 2 fucking football teams that play in Jersey, and they're called New York? Like, come on, don't we already share enough? So this time around, they gave us our own team, and they're called the New York, what the fuck is their name again? Guardians, that's what it is. New York Guardians. So we'll see how the XFL goes, man. The way that they're trying to sell the XFL to everybody is when football ends, you're let down. You want to watch what? More football? Well, guess what? When this ends, this starts, the XFL. So basically, XFL's kicking off their season 1 week after the Super Bowl. And they're basically marketing it this way now is like, well, when football ends, football don't end anymore. Now you got other football to watch. So let's hope it's fun. I think it's going to be a very fun Sunday. New football. if you're a football fan, check it out, man. XFL. I know there's a lot of wrestling fans that are going to check it out anyway because it has to do with, McMahon and all that shit. But let me tell you, McMahon hired the right people this time around. He knows the mistakes he made the first time around with the XFL, and I think that they really, really strategically laid this out to be something positive. And I hope the fuck it is, because the NFL needs some kind of pressure on them to do better, because they got somebody breathing down their neck, just like WWE needed that, just like any other company or any other product out there needs someone else pushing them to be better. When you're the only person in the market and you're cornering the market, you don't care what your shit is. People are going to buy it no matter what. So the quality goes down. But when you're going up against somebody and you're going head to head, that makes it all the more better. And you guys have seen that proof with wrestling in the 90s. Right or wrong. So competition is good. Competition is healthy. Competition is the way to go. That's what drives things to be better. Competition. Which I love. Which I was born and bred for. Competition. Anyway, Shannon took a very important phone call for her job. She took on a lot of responsibility within the last 3 months, and she's been fucking extremely busy, so I've been like Mr. Mom. In between working 60 hours a week and in between coming on YouTube and doing all this shit on the YouTube and the Patreon, I'm Mr. Mom. I got the titties to go along with it. I put on the apron, make a meatloaf, shove right in your ass. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today on It Takes Two. And we will be back on air either tomorrow, but definitely Wednesday, definitely Thursday, and definitely Saturday this week, without a doubt. And we'll make up to you guys last Saturday because we didn't come on live. So we got a nice, big, huge show planned for you this Saturday. And we got an old favorite coming back to hang out with us for the night on Saturday night. You remember him? Do you remember who I'm talking about? Who's on the phone? You'll see Saturday night. Come and check it out. We're going to have an old friend in town that you guys all love. Guarantee it. A couple of old friends. All right, so we'll see you either tomorrow night on here or definitely Wednesday for a live wire. We're also coming back with another foul play. I hope you guys are enjoying the foul plays because I'm enjoying doing them. I really enjoy doing that shit with Lucky. It's something different, something fun to talk about and really discuss things, you know what I mean? And I have a lot of fun doing that shit, so come and check that out too, Thursday nights, 9 o'clock. All right, guys, we'll see you. Have a good rest of your Monday, and enjoy wrestling tonight. Peace.
Yo, lick my tainted asshole. Yo, RyBak rap to end the show. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. You ready? Yo, RyBak, come on, yo. I fucking hated you from the start. You fucking treat me like a fart. I fucking wanna sew your asshole closed so I don't hear you anymore. Yo, my asshole talks to me late at night while I'm laying down. I go to the bathroom, the cheeks slap up and around on the ground. Yo, my ass cheeks talk to me. They tell me fucking things that I don't want to see, things I don't want to hear. Think about being a queer. Yeah, suck the dick of another grown man, put his fucking cock all up in my hand, and I sandwich down on top of the cock. Because my name is RyBak and I don't fucking stop. Yo, turn me over and fucking feel my tits, grab my ass and fucking hit me with a whip. Yo, fuck that, I'll throw your ass into a pool. Fat women rule when your ass start to drool. Go, yo, 50, 60 years old, got an ego. I put a dick in your slow, Joe. Oh, no, did I just say that? Take a muskrat, bitch, and get the payback, payback. Bitch, and get the payback. Bitch, I get the, bitch, I get the, bitch, I get the, oh yeah, oh yeah, yo, oh shit.
Yeah, hiya, hiya. Yeah, they're coming to my town and they shut the shit down.
They come around the town and tell me corona around. Yo, why are you always coming to my town? Tell me to shut the shit down. Why don't you take a long walk off a short pier with your fat fucking deer? Whether get the fuck out, right out of here. Come into my town and you try to shut it down. You tell me that corona is here and it's around. It's moving all around and I gotta get down. Come into my town and you shut shit down. Woo-ha! You shut my town right down. I said you come into my town, tell me corona around. Woo-ha! You shut my town down. I said you move into the town and you shut shit down. Woo-ha! I said you shut my town down. I said corona is here and it's a moving around. Woo-ha! You shut my town right down. Yeah, 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 yeah. You shut my town right down. Shut my town down. $5 sesame chicken and make you fucking holler. Oh, I got corona inside your chicken. I eat your egg roll. Well, why you start to licking? I see they moving to my town and they shut shit down. Woo-ha! They shut my town right down. I see they moving here, tell me corona moving around. Woo-ha! They shut Wuhan right down. I see they moving to the Wuhan and shut it down. Wuhan! You shut the Wuhan down. I said you come into my Wuhan and shut shit down. Wuhan! You shut my town down.